Hello and welcome to a new video. As you can see, it's of a mystery parcel. Now what I can tell you is that it's a Blu-ray media related, and I got the items off of this site Music Magpie, and they were doing a deal where you can get 4 Blu-rays for £5, so it works out roughly about 120, 130 each. Now I got 2 parcels, so this one will contain 2 and the other parcel will contain 2, but I only will be focusing on 1 Blu-ray that comes out. Now 3 of the Blu-rays are actually I know what they are, and those particular 3 I do have them as Blu-ray steelbooks. But the reason why I decided to rebuy them again is because basically I wanted to preserve and kind of look after and maintain the condition of those particular steelbooks. So I opted to rebuy them second hand as part of the 4 for £5. So the 4th Blu-ray, I forgot what it was that I ordered, but obviously we'll see what's in each of the parcels. So it'll be a case-by-case basis, as in what's in each of the parcels. So I don't know how they've packed them or what Blu-ray is going to come out first. So we shall commence the unboxing. Just need to get my Stanley knife. But again, I thought long and hard on whether or not I should rebuy them, and most of those particular steelbooks I've actually gotten protected in a plastic slip. So I didn't want them damaged. If it's a Blu-ray steelbook that I don't really care about, then I'll probably with the one particular ones, I'll just leave them. And again, the price does factor in to whether or not it's worth buying them, especially if they're going to be second hand and at a good price. And this particular deal that that Music Magpie had kind of really worked out for me for those particular movies. So we'll hopefully open this up without doing too much damage, because it's quite close. Bottom I can see still some plastic. So we'll find out what the first Blu-ray is, and it's actually brand new, and it's of Aquaman. I'll try and box this. Again, you can still see it's got the cellophane on this, and this is obviously was the first movie, although they did follow up with a sequel, which I haven't seen, and also I don't own it as well. I'm still waiting for a decent price drop. The cheapest that I've seen the second movie for was it the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, was about $6.99, and even second hand is still the same price. So I'm waiting for a price drop on that particular movie, but I will be getting it because obviously I do want to complete my collection. This Aquaman movie came out in 2018, and the story was by Jeff Johns, James Wan, and Will Beal, and it was directed by James Wan. And obviously the movie stars Jason Momoa, Amber Heard, William Dafoe, Patrick Wilson, Dolph Lundgren, Yahya Abdul Martin III, and Nicole Kidman. And the movie runtime was 143 minutes, so just over 2 hours and 23 minutes. Was made in a budget of between 160 to 200 million dollars, and made 1.152 billion dollars. And the movie release date was November 26, 2018, in the Empire Leicester Square here in the UK in London, and was released just under a month later on December 21st, 2018 in the United States. My overall thoughts of the movie is that I really enjoyed it. The actual special effects looked really great. I think it's a movie that if they'd maybe done it 5-10 years earlier, I think they wouldn't have been able to do a movie of the scope. But generally speaking, I actually really enjoyed the movie. Although Aquaman was perceived as being a joke, especially in the 60s and Hanna-Barbera cartoons, and he was seen as a joke character. but it was nice to see them actually do Aquaman some justice in terms of his character. So that was nice to see, and I thought all the actors in it were actually really great. Again, visually, it was a fantastic looking movie. Again, doing something underwater or trying to convey something underwater while the characters are talking is a hard thing to do. But for me, James Wan did that, and especially with James Wan's background in horror, I think really kind of worked with this particular movie. But overall, I actually really enjoyed the movie. And I thought it was really good, and obviously it says that by the fact that obviously it made over $1 billion in the box office, and it was really good. However, I haven't seen the sequel, so I don't know if it's better or worse, or carries on for the traditions of the first movie. But overall, with the Aquaman movie, I really enjoyed it. Obviously now under the James Gunn, but obviously they're going to be redoing it now. And then Jason Momoa has been cast as Lobo now, so at least he's whereas the other actors are now and actresses that were in the previous DC universe under Schneider. Obviously, I think they've all been cast aside, but he's been kept. And there were stories of that before he was cast as Aquaman, that he thought that they didn't tell him who the character was going to be, and he thought it was going to be Lobo because that was his favorite character as a kid growing up reading the comics. So apparently he always loved Lobo. So I think in terms of Jason Momoa's the way he is as a person, I think he's definitely going to fit the mold of Lobo, especially with the way he is. And obviously also if people have read the comics of Lobo and the different DC iteration, whether he's his own comics or appearing in Superman comics or even the various different comics. And his first appearance will be in the Supergirl, A Woman of Tomorrow. So that's where he'll be making his appearance. So I don't know where else he'll be making his appearance in the DCU aside from the Supergirl movie, but he will be in that. But yeah, overall Aquaman, absolutely loved the movie. I'll even show you my Blu-ray of it very quickly. As you can see here, which I think I did an unboxing of, and this one, what was really great about this is it came with the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital download. So my consoles play a 4K, but I don't have a 4K TV, and it does come with all those gubbins of extra stuff. So that's really great. So again, that's one of the reasons why I rebought this, because I want to look after my steelbook. Obviously, unless I'm able to get a 4K TV, and then I can watch it in 4K, or maybe buy the 4K version of it. Now this does look brand new, as I said, because it's still in the plastic, which I wasn't expecting because it was second hand. You can tell it is because it's still got the sticker showcasing the sneak peek of the Shazam movie in cinemas now. So this definitely is brand new. Again, I did not know. I thought this would be second hand, so it'll be interesting to see what the other movies are going to be like. I'm assuming that they will be second hand. Again, with this being the standard edition, I'm not expecting this to have a digital code in there, or for it to have any artwork on the actual case in itself. But overall, the casing of it looks like it's in good condition of it, although we'll have to inspect the inside of it, because obviously there could be visible cracks inside of it, which you don't know, and that could be due to obviously how it was handled in the warehouse or even during in transit. So we'll read the rest of that. I have to put my glasses on for the rest of that. And it says Aquaman reveals the origin story of the half-man, half-Atlantean Arthur Curry, and takes him on a journey of his lifetime to discover if he is the worthy of who he was born to be, a king. Dive into more than 60 minutes behind the scenes of action with the King of the Seven Seas, exclusive sneak peek of Shazam, going deep in the world of Aquaman, explore the making of the movie, becoming Aquaman, enter the world of Jason Momoa, dark depths of Black Manta, discover the history of Aquaman's deadliest foe, and more. So obviously there's going to be much more exclusives on there. Again, as I said before, the runtime of the whole movie is 143 minutes. Again, I'm assuming that on this on 4K it's going to look absolutely stunning. Main feature, 1080p high definition, 16:9 by ratio, Dolby Atmos, that's True HD English, DTS HD Master Audio English 5.1, Dolby Digital 5.1 Audio Descriptive Service, subtitles English SDH, and original features may not be in high definition. Audio or subtitles may vary. This is rated a 12, so it's a moderate violence and scenes of sustained threat. So bear that in mind. But again, it's for really enjoyed the movie, and actually it does come with a digital code, which it didn't say it did. Again, as I expected, it was half right. You've got the disc, which is brand new. The disc again, no artwork, but it's blue, so that should go with the color of the water. With Atlantis, you do get this leaflet. Continue your journey into the DC universe, and that's obviously with the CW show Arrow, which was what we used to be on, Reign of the Superman animated movie, the Lego supervillains, and then you've got the highlights of the other DVDs and video games that you could also play as well, and 4K of the Superman movies as well, and the Batman movies as well, which one day I will hope to upgrade to at some point with the 4K in terms of the versions of the actual movies. But at the moment my TV is 1080p. Again, this was part of the 4 for £5 deal on Music Magpie. So to get this one brand new, for me, I think I was extremely lucky. Let's zoom this back out again. So yeah, I'm really kind of happy about that. So this is Aquaman on Blu-ray, also available on DVD and 4K as well. So yeah. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this this video. Please feel free to share your friends and family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up. I highly appreciate that. That allows people to find my YouTube channel and content. And this is because of YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channels and content get advertised on the YouTube main recommendation page. If you already haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing if you want to see stuff like this, whether it's Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, also my VHS, also my DVD, should I say, special edition collection. Also, I did something VHS related with the first Back to the Future movie. Obviously, VHS was the format before DVD. So please watch that video, and I will be doing also Back to the Future Part 2 on VHS with my memories with that particular VHS tape, although it's not my original one. And followed by Back to the Future Part 3 on VHS, which I never owned to when they first came out. It's similar with Back to the Future 1 as well. Also, I do video game playthroughs, video game reviews, comic books, new comic books, especially with the Absolute series that they've been doing. All the DC comics been absolutely fantastic. Pardon the pun there. All my comic book collection, which has been collected over the last few decades. Blu-ray, comic book graphic novels, comic book statues and figures. You already would have seen the Superboy Prime unboxing video that I did a few months ago. Absolutely fantastic video. Please check out that video. It stands proudly on my Blu-ray bookcase at the moment now, so please check out that video. There's going to be more to come when it comes to figures from DC and Marvel as well. Some I got during Christmas, January sales, previous Christmases and previous January sales, and also previous birthdays, and some statues that I was also donated to from my one of my best friends. So keep an eye out for that. Food and drink reviews, clothing pickups, gadgets and accessories, and it could be accessories for video game consoles, laptops, computers, mobile phones, etc., etc. And again, other various different types of gadgets, film memorabilia pickups, which I've got a couple coming up, which will be Back to the Future related. I've done appliance unboxes where you've seen me do 2 Vax products, one being a carpet cleaner and the other one being a vacuum cleaner, which I have to do 2 follow-up reviews on. Also done a microwave as well. I do a monthly vlog telling you what I've been up to for the past current month and what I'll be up to for the next month. Rant videos that are deemed necessary. YouTube shorts as well. Beauty products, whether they be in shower gels, bath salts, and body washes, aftershaves, etc. I do that. I may be showcasing some of my retro gaming games I've bought over the years or have been given, so please keep an eye out for that. Also, art books, you would have seen me do the Black Panther Wakanda hardback book, and also the art and making of Pacific Rim Uprising. Both fantastic art books, which I got for a fantastic bargain of a price from Forbidden Planet. So if you're ever in the Holborn area, I know they've recently opened a new Forbidden Planet in Camden Town, here in the UK in London, in Holborn, and the other one in Camden. And please give a look in those in their sales sections. You can find some really good bargains in it, which I haven't have. I've been in the right place at the right time. And there's probably many more stuff that I do in my YouTube channel, so please consider subscribing. And also, I have pre-ordered a Nintendo Switch 2 with the Mario Kart World bundle, so which obviously will release in June. So I will be doing an unboxing of that and comparison videos with the Switch 1 and the Switch 2. So there'll be plenty of Nintendo Switch 2 content coming up once the console is released and I've got it in my hands. So please keep subscribed to my YouTube channel, or if you haven't, subscribe to the YouTube channel. In Christmas 2023, we hit 500 subs. Early 2024, we hit 600 subs. And as of mid-April now, or first week of April, we're over 800 plus YouTube subscribers. Again, thank you to all the subscribers, old and new, who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Without you guys, my channel wouldn't be where it is today. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If there's any questions that you want to ask about a particular product, then please feel free to ask in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you and answer what I can about the particular product. But again, a big thank you to all of you who subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also live stream on Twitch. To find me on there, it's the same name as my YouTube name. Just add the numbers 76. We'll leave the link in the description box if you choose to want to follow me on Twitch. I don't have a set schedule on Twitch. This is due to health issues and personal stuff in my personal life. So it's hard to have a set schedule. So for me, it's a day-by-day basis when I can and cannot live stream. So bear with me on that. Also, on a rare occasion, I do live stream on YouTube. Again, it'll be casual games. It'll be beat 'em up, shoot 'em ups, platform games, sports games, casual games, stuff like that. Even if you do miss the live streams, the videos will be kept up. But if you can catch me on the live stream, please watch me live. But if you can't make it, then the videos will be kept up, as I said before. So hit the notification bell on the off chance I do live stream. And it just leaves me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe. And I will speak to you again on my next video. Bye for now.